Hello viewers, welcome to my channel My World. In the previous class I explained regarding simple present tense. In this class you are going to learn regarding present continuous tense. What is meant by present continuous tense? The definition: at present what we are doing, what you are doing, you have to identify it. At present, I am teaching present continuous tense. At present, she is taking video. Listen, the boy is crying. So, for all these things, we have to notice surrounding us. So, all these incidents come under our senses. Which are come under our senses can be expressed in this tense. For example, let us see the definition. Any action that is going on at the time of speaking, any action at the time of speaking or listening or looking, so can be expressed in this tense. Any action that is going on at the time of speaking can be expressed in this tense. Syntax, that means structure. Subject plus am, is, or plus V1 plus ing. Somebody says that V4 plus object. Subject plus am, is, or plus V1 plus ing plus object. For example, I am reading a novel now. I am reading a novel now. Am plus V1 plus ing. A novel now. We can identify the sentence in the examination by taking the identification word of now. So, I am teaching present continuous tense now. I am teaching present continuous tense now. So, in this situation, we have to use present continuous tense. She is playing guitar now. She is playing guitar now. And listen. The baby is crying. Listen. The baby is crying. Look. The old man is crossing the road. The old man is crossing the road. In these situations, we have to use present continuous tense. My dear students, now I explained the first definition. Now the second definition. This tense is also used for near future. Actually, future events are expressed in future tense only, but some near future incidents can be expressed in this present continuous tense. For example, definition, let us see the definition. For an action that is planned to take place in near future, planned actions in the future can be expressed in this tense. Planned actions. All planned actions can be expressed in this tense. For example, we are going to somewhere else. We decided to go to Tirupati, some vacation or some celebrations. For those things, from today onwards, we are planning to go to Tirupati next week. Actually, all the preparations are going on. So, we are going to Tirupati next week. So, we decided to go to Tirupati next week. For that, we have to take some actions. What are the actions? We have to buy some tickets and we have to book some rooms and we have to railway reservation and everything. All these things are going on. So, the work starts now to finish that program which is going to happen in the next week. So, such type of incidents can be expressed in this tense. Like that, for example, I am going to movie tonight. I am going to movie tonight because I have some tickets. I have already booked tickets. So, definitely it is a planned action. Definitely we are going to movie. If the same sentence can be expressed in the simple future, I'll go to movie tonight. I'll go to movie tonight. That means indefinite. Now I am going to movie. It is definite. Both are correct. And my uncle is arriving tomorrow morning. My uncle is arriving tomorrow morning. Sure, he is coming tomorrow morning, no doubt in it, because he is traveling in the journey in the bus. He is already is there in the bus. So definitely my uncle is arriving tomorrow morning. So such type of things can be expressed in this tense. And we are going to Tirupati next week, or we are going to a vacation next month, or anything else. And my dear students, to identify the tense, which tense we have to write in the examination, there should be some identification words. What are the identification words? See, identification words. Now, at present, at the moment, this afternoon, this week, this month, this year. All these things are identification words of present continuous tense. If you identify these words in the sentence, definitely you can write the present continuous tense. My dear students, some verbs should not be used under this tense, under this present continuous tense. What are they and why don't we use it? Just see. Verbs of senses: see, taste, smell, feel, hear, notice, observe. Senses, verbs of senses, regarding senses. For example, I am seeing the movie. We should not say I am seeing the movie. We should say I am watching the movie. I am watching the movie. We should not say I am seeing the movie in this tense. So, but we can say in some, if we use see in general situations, we should not use it in the present continuous tense. But for particular purposes or for peculiar purposes or secondary purposes, we can use see plus ing, seeing. For example, I am seeing the doctor. It is the right answer. I am seeing the doctor. That means not watching or not looking in the sense. I am seeing this doctor means the sense is visit. The sense is visit. So in the visiting point of view, we are using see. So in this particular situation, we can use seeing. Like that, all these verbs, while we are using in general situations, we should not use present continuous tense. In particular situations, we can use present continuous tense. We have to observe and notice it. And for example, I am feeling the cloth. I am feeling the cloth. That means in the sense, we should not say feel. I mean in the sense of touch is here. That means I am feeling the cloth means I am touching the cloth and it is very smooth, like that. So he is observing some principles now. He is observing some principles. That means in the sense of following. In the sense of following. In the sense of following, we can use observe plus ing and feel plus ing and see plus ing. These are all three verbs which are used for secondary purposes. In these situations, we can use present continuous tense. My dear students, the second point is verbs expressing feelings and emotions can't be used in present continuous tense. Adore, admire, adore, appreciate, desire, like, dislike, and hate, mind, respect, want, love, recall, recognize, remember, trust, realize, recollect, enjoy. All these verbs should not be used in present continuous tense with their primary meaning. We can use want, love, and some verbs can be used with secondary meaning for secondary purposes. My students, the next and the third heading is verbs of thinking also should not be used under this tense. Think, suppose, believe, agree, consider, and trust, remember, forget, know, understand, imagine, mean, and mind. All these verbs of thinking should not be used under present continuous tense, but some verbs can be used, think and mind, and some verbs used for secondary purposes with secondary meaning, right? And verbs of possess itself, contain, consist, own, also these verbs should not be used under present continuous tense. My dear students, I think you all understood this present continuous tense in such a nice way, and please recollect and remember all these verbs which are very useful in your competitive examinations. Thank you one and all.